Travel companions, today we invite you to join us through this video so we can continue showing you the wonderful province of Mendoza, a place where wine is not only produced, but truly experienced. Welcome to the Uco Valley. Hello, travel companions. In the last video, we enjoyed a unique experience among vineyards, mountains, and wine. We're in Mendoza, Argentina. In Chapter 1, we spent 2 days visiting the city of Mendoza. We enjoyed its streets, squares, food, and wine. We went to 2 wineries located in the districts of Maipú and Luján de Cuyo, which are Casa Vigil and Yandón. And today, we're heading out for a new experience among its vineyards and landscapes. Come with me. Welcome to the Uco Valley. The Uco Valley, as its name suggests, is a valley located south of the city of Mendoza. It covers an area of 17,370 square kilometers and is part of the departments of Tupungato, Tunuyán, and San Carlos, and it is mainly known for the production of Malbec wine. As a backdrop, the imposing Andes mountain range, one of the most fertile areas of the province, where the vineyards produce the grapes for the most renowned Mendoza wines. But besides that, it's an area that, as travelers, we don't want to miss because of the scenic beauty we find there. If we go further back in history, these lands tell us that they were home and a passageway for different indigenous peoples. And in the 17th century, the Jesuits settled here and began the evangelization. General San Martin's presence in the area was a milestone, and a monument commemorates him at the historic apple tree in Tunuyán. In recent years, the wide range of services and hotels, along with learning more about its wines and enjoying its landscapes, makes tourists like us want to visit this famous Uco Valley. After the overview, we'll now detail our trip. We began descending from Mendoza. We passed through Luján de Cuyo again, and the first marked point was Tunuyán. We continued towards San Carlos, then went up to Vistaflores, and finished at Domaine Busquet, to continue to Tupungato the next day. We left Mendoza early in the morning. We took national highways until we got onto the iconic Route 40 that crosses the country. And that's how our journey would go for a little more than 100 kilometers. But with wineries, restaurants, and vineyards scattered along the way, we wouldn't even notice the time passing. And it sure did go by quickly. Our destination was to stay at Gaia Lodge at Domaine Busquet Winery in the Tupungato region. To do this tour, I would recommend 2 things. The first would be to add 1 more day so you can make reservations at another winery to visit, besides the one that's your destination. And the second, just this last point, is to make reservations in advance, not to go without them. The route with the Andes on one side makes it hypnotic. That's how we arrived in Tunuyane. The beauty of nature, of simplicity, makes this route totally worthwhile. The road to San Carlos made us stop several times. We couldn't stop marveling. Several very well-known wineries appear before our eyes, like this one, Zuccardi Winery. That's why making your choice from the moment you start planning your getaway is essential, because there are so many options, and all of them are very famous and beautiful. Since we didn't have reservations, we couldn't visit the winery, but I'm mentioning it here because it's another option you might like. We continued on to another one. For those who are in the city of Mendoza without a car, or for those who want a more relaxed experience, there are tours that leave from the city to this valley, usually allowing you to visit one of the wineries or enjoy lunch at one of them. I think it's a really good plan. Renting a car in Mendoza is also an option. The car will give you the freedom to travel these roads. And besides enjoying the scenery, I can choose one of the wineries to visit. If you're enjoying the video and finding it helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all our travel guides. And we also tell you not to miss our destination in this video. Stay until the end because it's a delight for the senses. We continue. Some giant bottles made us stop along the way. They were very picturesque, caught our attention, and marked a series of wine bar restaurants for us. It was time to make a food stop and rest. So perfectly placed along our route, we were in Vistaflores. It's the thematic pergola center of Vistaflores in Tunuyane, at the intersection of routes 92 and 94. Some delicious empanadas with different flavors was the option, with wine for those of us who weren't driving, and as it had already been in the city of Mendoza, and would continue to be throughout Argentina, the food and wines never disappointed, but quite the opposite. The place offers rest and entertainment options, but it was time to move on and head toward our destination. Before that, we'd visit a winery. The road continued to offer beauty. Up ahead We're going to the Jiménez Rili Winery. The arrival already hints at something special. Amid dirt roads and breathtaking views, the winery emerges as an invitation to slow down, to reconnect with the land and the senses. Founded by a family passionate about wine, Jiménez Rili combines tradition, innovation, and Mendoza hospitality. The story starts with a family dream. For generations, the Jiménez Rili family has been cultivating their love for wine, and today that legacy lives on in every glass. The philosophy is clear: wines with identity, with a strong emotional connection to those who drink them. Each label tells a story, with the visitor as the protagonist. They offer guided tours of the winery and tastings. But if you thought the experience ended there, you're mistaken, because the winery's restaurant is tempting. And if you want to stay, you can. The winery offers boutique accommodations for those looking to extend the experience. It's ideal for escaping the noise, enjoying the sunset with a drink, and sleeping to the wind's whisper among the vineyards. So if what you're seeing tempts you, remember to book the experience you want. But we kept traveling because our choice was different. Along the route, several wineries unfold that you can choose to visit, such as Trapiche or Salentane. We continued and soon reached our destination. Our last stop is a winery that combines the best of both worlds, the French spirit and the Argentine land. We are at Domaine Busquet, a pioneering winery in organic viticulture, located in this beautiful Uco Valley, more than 1,200 meters above sea level. Are you ready to enjoy excellent cuisine, as well as taste their wines? Our experience at Domaine Busquet Winery was much more than just a visit. It was a complete immersion in the flavors, landscapes, and tranquility of Mendoza. We stayed at the charming Gaia Lodge, a space designed to relax and enjoy the natural surroundings, with open views of the vineyards and the majestic Andes mountain range. You immediately sense an indescribable tranquility upon arrival. The atmosphere is relaxed, the service is warm, and the scenery is simply perfect. The bicycles were there, almost inviting us to go for a ride. And why not? Subscribe. The story of Domaine Busquet begins far from here, in the south of France, more precisely in Carcassonne. Jean Busquet, a fourth-generation winemaker, left his homeland seeking more. And he found it in these lands of Mendoza, where he saw the potential for sustainable high-altitude viticulture. Since then, the winery has grown with a mission to produce quality organic wines while respecting nature and carefully managing each step. From dawn among rows of vines to the nights in complete silence, everything invited you to slow down and connect with the place. But if one moment defined this experience, it was the four-course dinner paired at the restaurant of Gaia Lodge. Each dish was a small work of art, designed to highlight the best of their organic wines. From a fresh and aromatic appetizer to a sweet and unforgettable ending. The menu was a celebration of local cuisine with a gourmet touch. The pairings, carefully chosen, enhanced every bite and made the flavors unfold in a unique way. Was the cost of the dinner high? Yes, but it was well worth it. It was one of those nights you remember with a smile. Those travel memories, good food, excellent wines, and an atmosphere that invites you to make a toast. Domaine Busquet offered us not only hospitality, but a complete sensory experience that's worth living at least once. The enjoyment repeats each morning. Watching the sunrise with the Andes Mountains from our room was wonderful. It gave us a preview of what we'd experience in the coming days. A breakfast was waiting for us in the dining room, where the views with the sun looked just perfect. We paid $133 per night for the double room with breakfast. The Uco Valley offers many exclusive winery accommodations. But these are not cheap experiences. This was a very good value-for-money option that we found. Anyway, I'll leave you a search tool so you can check out the area and compare. There are magnificent places and wonderful experiences. Domaine Busquet also has a restaurant that offers wonderful views and can be a great option for lunch, even if you're not staying here. After breakfast, we took the guided tour of the winery. They offer tour options with or without tastings, as well as several other options like horseback riding or cooking experiences. We had the tour included because we had dinner here. But it was time to leave, although as I said, I would have stayed at least one more night. We'll now continue to Tupungato. I repeat, this is just a glimpse of everything you can do in the Uco Valley. The mountain range clearly creates a unique setting for the Uco Valley. We had a wonderful time. But this wasn't the end. We still had 2 days left in the Andes Mountains. Let's go!